Okay,
All
so
right.
first thing we have is creation of accounts.
Okay.
Another creation of accounts, we are going to be looking at okay, yes, creation of accounts, which is mainly going to be using names, email, and phone number as creation of accounts. So under creation of accounts, you have to include your name, your email address, and your phone number. Then it's going to ask you for a PIN, a login PIN for it's going to ask for a login PIN, right? So creation of account has to do with name, phone number, email, then a login PIN. Once you have all that done, you have started your process of setting up your account. Then the next step for you is for you to set up your business, because Trackeet app is meant for businesses, right? So when setting up your business, you have your business name and your industry. Business name and industry. And industry is based on so is it the hospitality industry, is it the tailoring industry, and so forth and so on. This will help us know how to tailor your accounting to that particular business. It helps to change and tailor that accounting to that particular business. Now you have created an account, you can easily log in after creation of accounts. So if we go back to our onboarding stage, we have login to your account. So if you are logging into your account, you just need to input your four-digit PIN, and if you take it straight into your account, you're going to take it straight into your account. You just need to input the login PIN, and it's going to take you into your account. For any reason, if you have forgotten your PIN,
Okay. No, so pause.
Okay.
So we have done one stage now. So the goal is that we've done one stage. So under onboarding, the first thing we talked about was creating your account.
Creation of account. Yeah.
That is one part of it. The next thing under onboarding is forgot PIN. So forgot PIN, let's run through the process of forgot PIN.
Okay, so when you click on forgot PIN, it is going to ask you for an email address where it's going to send you an OTP. Okay, so it's going to send you an OTP to that email address where you just need to input the code sent to you. And once you input that code and validate it or confirm the code, then you have access to the next screen for you to be able to change your PIN. That is, you have to input a new 4-digit PIN and input the same 4-digit PIN here again to confirm that you're changing your PIN. And you can use that to log in going forward. That means you have completely changed your PIN. So that's how forgot and PIN works.
All right. So already have an account. Let's see.
Sorry?
If you already have an account, what's the flow? What's the user story?
Okay. So if you have an account, all you need to do is sign in. So when you open the app, right, and you click on already have an account, right, you just ask it to input your PIN. Okay, so it takes you to this page, and all you just need to do is input your PIN, and it's going to just automatically take you to your dashboard.
All right, so let's pause here. All right, Eunice, can you give us an idea of what you were able to document for the onboarding model?
I was about to ask a question because I am trying to understand the story. So if I'm going to bring out what people are supposed to create for onboarding, I think account creation, then you have to, first of all, you have to give them a PIN, right? Like when you're creating, so maybe you create a PIN.
So when you're onboarding, right? When you're starting as a new person, when you're creating your business, So when you're creating your business, right, and you have imputed all these first name, last name, email address, and phone number, the next thing you see is please set up your 4-digit PIN. Right, so that's where you set up your 4-digit PIN.
Okay. So if I'm going to put it like the task they're going to do now, because that's what we're supposed to creating the stories more or less giving each person the task or what's expected of them to do on each model. There's that of account creation, then PIN setup before we get to forgot PIN.
Yes. So after PIN setup, actually, you have setup business. Okay, don't just skip. So your onboarding is not completed until you have set up a business.
Okay.
Okay, so set up business, you have to input your business name and select the industry. Then you are finished onboarding.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
now,
So
for
can I
PIN,
say PIN setup comes under security?
yes,
Like
PIN
forgot
setup,
PIN.
yes. Forgot PIN setup, both come under security.
Okay.
All right, so how would you document it?
I honestly don't know. I'm just trying to understand the process right now. If I'm create like just the way we said with the modules, the first one is security and onboarding. So for security and onboarding, I would expect that they should work on the forgot PIN and then the PIN setup. Then for onboarding, it should be business setup and account creation.
Come again, so the first one is what?
The first module we have is security and onboarding. So we just say right now, if I'm going to document it, I would say like the description or the task under security is to sort out forgot PIN and PIN setup and forgot PIN. Then for onboarding, it will be account creation and business setup.
Account creation and business setup. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I think that's yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. So that's basically what I'm yeah, I think you got it right. So that's how we're going to document it. So the whole idea is for them to, when they say that, they will now do a deep dive into what they're supposed to do. So account creation, you know, the guy knows, okay, I'm done with this one. PIN setup, whatever it is, I'm done with this one. You know, that's basically how we're going to develop our user stories. So for onboarding, so we're done with onboarding, right?
Victor, if that's all, are we done with onboarding?
Yeah, so that's basically everything for onboarding.
Okay, so let's look at the overview and figure out which module it will be in the next flow. Looking at the module. So for overview now, I think it's at the point where we can take the we just take the we take the buying module, which is sales invoice. Let's take the buying module, you know. So I know that for the buying module, we have 3 different scenarios. You know, we have the scenario of new income. We have the scenario of so the buying model is 2 different scenarios. We have the scenario of new income and we have the scenario of sales invoice. You know, so Victor, please take us through the new income.
Okay, so sorry, when you say buying, do you mean buying as the aspect of the client or buying as me using? Because we are talking about buying as me using the app. It doesn't have to do with sales invoice. That's instead does with stock and inventory. Okay.
Come again. So what I'm trying to say now is that this when you're going to create this over on the overview page, go back to overview. On the overview page, where you have new invoice and it says create today's invoice. Which module is this connected to?
This one, this new income. This is accounting.
So it links to the accounting module.
Yes, it's linked to accounting.
Okay.
So This is for you to add transactions into your business that are not from your business. So it links to accounting.
All right, so this is very good. It's a good thing we're actually having you on this. We actually got that one mixed up. So this is the accounting model. You need to take this into consideration. So we're focusing on the accounting model now. So let's do everything under the accounting model, starting with new income.
Okay. So under the accounting model, you have new income and new expense, where you can, when you click on it, so when you are adding an income, right, you takes you to this page where you include the amount you
So
are
what
adding.
you can do is why don't you have two screens? Have one that has the one with all the links, and you have the one you can open up. Because not all the links are in the presentation view.
So I didn't get you.
You know that. So what I'm trying to say is that open two screens for this, open two pages, URLs. One will be like this, what you're currently showing, and the other one will be the one that has you play it as a video so that you can actually click on the links.
Yeah.
So have two.
That one is already open like this.
There's a reason why I said you should have two screens. As in
Yes,
open two pages, sorry. Because one of them doesn't have so the video version doesn't have all the screens.
Okay, so this is the prototyping, why this is the screens for
Good, yeah.
okay,
So
so I will just explain it using screens, then I will do the prototyping for it to give a clear view. So when you're including a new income, all you need to do is type in the income amount, and then it's going to ask you where the income is coming from. So
no, I don't think you need to do that. Sorry, based on the way you summarized it, So now the accounting model, we have the income creation, expense creation.
Yes.
Then we also go to, let's come down and go to accounting down. Go to accounting. Yeah, go to accounting and see what we have over accounting.
Okay. So when you have the add income and add expense, right? You also have these income statements under the accounting. So under accounting, we have add income, add expense, and the income statements. Now, the add income is basically by adding a new an external income, but still for the business, right? And add expenses for adding expenses for the business itself. Then you have your income statement, which shows the total sales, total other incomes that was added using add income button. Then you have your cost of sales, which is when you're doing your inventory, and other expenses when you add them using the add expense button, which gives you a net income at the end of the period. So the income statement basically shows you all the breakdown or the categorization of everything you have done in your business during a period of time. And you can filter by dates or by 7, 14, last month, the quarter, or a custom date range for the filter. You say with me?
Yeah, so I think that's everything that so income statements, under the income statement, also want to talk about the different filters, So these are the things that they will focus on. So when we talk about income statements, they will also talk about the filters. And I think that's it for accounting. So we have income, accounting, income, expense, income statement filters.
Yes.
Okay,
right.
so for accounting module, we have new income, new expense in the income statement.
Exactly. The filter income
Filters
statement.
under income statements. Okay.
Yes. So you have filters. So you have filter by date and filter by time.
Okay.
Yeah, these are things that they're going to actually work on. We have filter by date, filter by time.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So let me just go back to the dashboard and
Yeah, overview. What overview?
overview. Okay, then the next thing we have in overview is our reports. Okay, stock reports.
Okay, so what module is this?
So this is inventory.
Inventory. Okay, this is inventory module. All right. So when you click on under the stock report, so under the inventory module, before we start even going to we're looking at the stock report, what are the things we're looking at under the inventory module? You don't know where we have product creation.
Adding of products, yes, product creation, and then
Okay, so let's go through go to the video version, and let's have a run through of the inventory. Let's see how this inventory works. Yeah.
Okay, so inventory. Okay, so first of all, under inventory, we have product categorization. Okay.
So product creation, product categorization. Okay.
And we have material transfers.
Okay,
right?
let's do a run through. Let's see.
Okay, so first, this is inventory, and I already have. So from what we discussed last time, we are going to have pre-saved categories already, right? We're going to have pre-saved categories. So these are. I think we still need to drop the categories we want on the app itself, right? I don't know if it's something that we do in-house or we will do from their end for how it will be, but we need to have pre-saved categories. So when they're creating the products, they can easily pick the pre-saved categories already. Now, if I want to add the products, so I click on the plus button and it takes me to this particular part.
I don't think we should focus on creating a product. That's what since we already understand. So basically, so we're talking about product creation. So on that product, click on that household items. Okay.
It brings out everything under that category.
So we have product creation, product category, product creation. Then click on the three dots.
Then we have the stocking item, stock transfer, product details, and disabling program.
You know what I'm saying? So those are the things that I want to capture.
Okay.
So on that product, yeah.
So I think we should take it step by step so Eunice can write it down. So Eunice, we have product categorization, we have product creation, then we have restocking product or restocking item, stock transfer, product detailing or product details, and disabling the product. Okay.
Okay. All right. Then where does okay, stock transfer. Okay, that's fine. Then where does this one come in now? Then we also have the reports.
Okay. So
yeah, continue.
So product reports. Let me go to the product report. Shows you when a stock is out of, when it shows you when a stock is out or when it is low. So obviously when creating your stock, right, it asks you for what is your restock value or restock quantity. And that's when you have things like out of stock or when it's low in stock. So when you click on view, or it takes you to show you what is low in stock or what's out of stock at that particular point in time. So yes, those are the things you need to just add on that inventory.
Okay, so that's inventory. That's knocked out now. All right, cool. Let's go back to the overview page and see what else is there. Okay, that
So
one.
next,
Yes,
so
this is
next we
CRM.
have this CRM. So CRM is basically for customer database. Database, is that right? Customer database. Okay, so we have the dashboard shows recent customers for the week or for the month,
That one,
and
so
we
that's
have
reports.
yes. So yes, it's part of like a report. It's just at a glance report, but for CRM, yeah. Then so for under customers, we'll just have creation of customers. For under CRM, sorry, we just have
Sorry,
Creation of-
for yeah, for the report, I can put weekly and monthly customer reports, right?
yes, for CRM. That should be under
Yes.
CRM report.
Yes, yes.
So weekly and monthly, yes. Then you can then have creation of customers. That's basically everything under CRM.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So where does the creation of vendors fall in?
Vendors, okay. Creation is vendors. Where do you put it?
Where does it fall in? Which module? What I mean, what module does creation of vendors fall in?
It's supposed to be under buying. Yes, under buying.
Okay,
So-
so that's what I'm saying now. So that's why I said we also need to have a buying model. So where can we
Yeah.
where here is so buying model is also linked to accounting model.
It should be linked to accounting and inventory models.
Yeah,
Linked to accounting, I think most in inventory. So let me
yeah.
see this.
Buying models, selling models
Quantity.
should be linked to accounting and inventory because now, so when you're creating a sales invoice now, that's accounting model, right?
Yeah, so that's selling and accounting. Yeah. When you're
Okay.
creating a sales invoice.
So let's quickly check Frappe
Maybe
now.
to
So
change something.
let's be very sure. Let's quickly check Frappe and see where it's categorized.
So I didn't get
I said let's be very sure
sales invoice.
between accounting.
Sales invoice is under. Sales invoice is under selling. For
Okay.
sales invoice.
So this is under selling.
That I'm sure. Yes.
So if something is under selling, then if you go to go to new income. Let me see something. No, not new income. Where do we have, go to customers. Let's see where we have our customers. Scroll down.
There's no schooling. These are all the questions.
Okay, go back.
But-
But there's somewhere here that we click on go to all transactions. No, it's not here. Go back.
What are you looking for, sir?
Creating of sales invoice.
Okay. That is under so that's for a manual sales invoice, right? Not like function.
Yes.
So that's under I saw it. So
Okay, when you click on a customer.
yes, then
Not,
it's somewhere I saw it. I saw it. Ah, what did I see? It's not that yellow. Good watching it.
okay,
let
my
me-
customers. Okay, it's here. Okay,
It should be here.
that's it. No. That plus sign is supposed to be it.
And so this plus sign is for creating new customers.
Oh, okay.
So let me see. Yes. Okay, let me see this. Select customer question. Look. Create. No. Okay. come on, let's see. Did he remove it?
No, he didn't remove it. He didn't remove it. Let me figure it out.
Let me just check the.
Okay, I think it's under seriously. Oh, they find sales invoice by the.
I know I saw it somewhere.
Okay, so it is under where you have payments and invoices on the dashboard. That's where it is. Yeah, that's where you have payments and invoices on the dashboard.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you click on view all, yeah, so if you go to your prototype. Yeah.
So that is confusing. That
Yeah.
will be that will be confusing. Cannot be. So this is supposed to take me to view all here. But actually, it's still not. Okay. So what is supposed to happen is these are overdue invoices. These are overdue payments.
Yeah. So bottom line is that's basically what you want to see.
Yeah, so it's supposed to take me to this tab, overdue. Then if I switch to recent, I should be able to create a new invoice. So it's not supposed to take me to recent, it's supposed to take me to overdue tab because I'm clicking on overdue invoices, right? So when I click on overdue invoices, it takes me here. So if I scroll and click on recent, then that's when I should be able to create a new invoice. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to
Okay,
be.
so let's note that. Let's note that you can we'll discuss it with Jerry. Let's just put that one in your notes.
Mm.
All right. So the goal idea is that we want to be able to, figure out the sales invoice, the selling model, understand what the flow is for the selling model, and understand what the flow is for the buy model. What's happening here?
I'm trying to, he gave me access to like a bit. So I'm looking at the prototyping and seeing if I can just switch it.
No, don't worry about it. Let's leave it for now. Let's focus
Okay.
on, you can do this one with him later. Let's focus on the goal here. So the goal here is we talked about accounting, new income, new expense. Now we're talking about buying. So for buying, for the buying model, we say for the buying model, it takes us all the way to come to payments and invoices. That's how we affect. That's where we can actually access the buying and the selling model. So Nils, are you listening?
Yes, I am, sir.
So yeah, so the buying model can be accessed from payments and invoices. I still think that this sales invoice creation thing probably has to be, still has to be, it's so see how long it took us for us to figure it out, so but what's the goal here is what's the flow for sales invoice?
Okay, so for sales invoicing, right, which is basically our selling. Okay, selling is categorized into POS and manual sales creation. Okay, so we're going to start
No,
with manual.
POS not retail model.
And it's retail. It's part of selling.
No, it's a model on its
Retail.
own. No.
Okay, it's module is on. Okay,
It's a model on its
so
own. So we've broken everything down by models. And we
okay,
expect the developer to take it module by module, following a particular flow,
okay, sir.
So we started with onboarding. We are done with onboarding. We've gone to inventory.
CRM account.
We've gone to inventory. We're done with inventory. We are done with CRM. Now we went into accounting. We're done with accounting. Now we're going into buying. So the buying model is going to focus on sales invoice creation, overdue invoices, and sales invoice creation and invoice reports. That's basically it. So click on that view all. Let's see again.
So it takes us to all our invoices where we have statuses of invoices. Okay,
Yes.
that should be noted.
So you just take sales invoice creation, then you have invoice reports. Under invoice reports, you have overdue, partial, and cancelled. Yeah, so that's it with sales invoice.
That's it for sales invoice, yeah.
Then we're going to that's sales invoice, that's selling model. Then go to the buying model.
Buying model. Then for buying model, we have
It should be the same thing.
it should be
Overdue payment and cancelled. Creation of sales invoice, overdue payment cancelled.
So that's same thing.
So that's for the
Buying and selling.
the buying model.
Sorry, the selling model, we have sales invoice creation, invoice reports, which has overdue, partial and cancelled. Then for the buying model, we said payments and invoices.
We have creation of purchase invoices, then overdue payment.
Okay, because people were saying sales invoices instead of purchase invoice. Okay.
Purchase invoice.
Purchase invoice, then the invoice receipt report also has overdue, partial, and cancelled.
No partial, overdue and cancelled. Okay. Yeah, overdue and cancelled.
Okay.
Okay. Then that's dashboard. Is there anything I'm missing from the dashboard?
Then we'll go to POS. Let's go to retail, the retail model.
Okay, then we have retail model.
The retail model, you have the POS. So let's go into the POS and see what we have there.
Okay, so this is the POS. We have selecting of customers or creation
No,
of
we don't need to
customers.
focus on that.
So we don't need
That's
to.
a different model.
So
let's go to
okay. Okay. No, I'm supposed to select the customers. Okay.
So another thing that we need to have done again is that under the CRM module, we need to have talked about let's talk about creation of customers, manually, creation of importing customers from phone book.
Okay, one phone book. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, under CRM, yes.
Under CRM, so you have the
Importing
creating of customers manually, importing customers from phone book.
from phone book.
Yeah, these are the two ways of creating customers. Then point of sale. Talking about barcode creation. We have barcode creation. Then we have the cart.
And barcode create. This barcode is under actually when you're creating the item, you know.
Okay,
So
it's
under item creation. So it's under item creation. Yeah.
Item creation is under inventory.
Yes, item inventory is under inventory.
All right. So Eunice, please note. Sorry, I'm going back and forth. So under your inventory, item creation, yeah, you talk about barcode.
Under product creation, I'll put barcode. All right, done.
Yes. Okay. Barcode and serial number, sorry. Barcode and serial number, not just barcode. Barcode and serial number.
All right. So so item creation, so item is product now. So you can talk about item creation and also item slash service, not just item, or just say product and services. That's just the way it is. Let's put product and services instead of saying item creation. Product and service creation. That's just the way it is here. So for POS, you know, so that change feature, the change, where does it, which model does it going to fall into? Is it accounting?
Change is still under period because it's at the end of the period that you like hold it.
That's retail. Still under retail.
It's under retail, sorry.
Okay. So under retail now, we have the we have cart, you know, cart or basket creation. Under basket creation, we have the hold feature.
We also have hold feature.
We have the hold feature. Then where do we have which area going to trunk? Then we have checkout. We have checkout. Then under checkout, we have the save feature.
We have the what?
Save, change. Sorry,
save change feature.
The change feature.
Change. We have discounts. Okay, yeah, let's not forget that. We have discounts and we have change feature.
Yeah, we have discounts, we have change feature. No, we have discounts, we have payment modes.
Payment modes. No, payment mode is under settings, under when you're creating.
Okay, under settings. Okay. Okay.
That's when this one will appear. That's when it will appear. Yeah.
All right. So, well, settings doesn't fall into any. Okay, settings doesn't fall into any module now.
No, it's not under any module. It's on its own like that. Settings. Or we can put it under my profile.
No, it has to be under a module. Everything is linked to a module.
And we have settings under for Trackeet, just settings.
Okay, so we're going to have a settings module. Eunice, I don't know, we didn't add that in the last discussion. So you're going to add the settings module to this discussion.
Okay.
The settings module, that's where printer falls in, Abby.
Yes, sir. Eunice, gonna look for better network. What kind of network are you using?
All right.
Okay, so we have save change, then we have print invoice, print invoice and share invoice.
So we have okay, in the we have print but this print invoice is not under settings.
Print invoice is it happening. Settings is just setting up the printer. Print invoice is it works with the settings, right? Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. Then we have share invoice. This share is very, very important. Yeah.
Anyways, wait, we're talking about POS. So
yes.
We're on POS and we said cart creation. Under that, we have the hold feature, the checkout, the save, change, and the discount. So we now went to the setting module.
No, we're still in POS. So when I click on checkout, when I select the cash, I'm putting the cash
Okay.
and think I'm a checkout, right? It's supposed, oh, it's not, what's happening?
See, I think what we need to do now is that because this thing doesn't justify everything. Let's go back to the screens. There's some features in the POS screens that are not there. Okay, so we have the cart. So let me know what you have highlighted under POS, Eunice.
Okay. Cart creation, which we said it has the hold future, the checkout, the save change, and then the discount.
So checkouts, yeah. Under checkouts, there are different
Okay.
things that happen under checkout. So under checkout, you have the that's where you have that's what you deal with change, right?
Yes.
You deal with change. Then we also have partial payments or credits. There's a place here that has, if you look at the checkout, if you look at it, there's a place where, you know, in the case the customer does not pay, go to your move it, you will see it here. Let's move it somewhere here. We'll go up or down. There's a place that shows the events that a customer doesn't pay. It has to reroute you and whatnot. Yeah, put the screen somewhere. Maybe it's check out.
That's the end of this thing.
He showed us, maybe he didn't, he put it somewhere. So on that checkout, maybe he didn't put it around this area, but maybe he has not moved it down. So you need to follow up with him with that. So there are two things you need to follow up with him now. What was the first one? Sales invoice, where is it situated?
And yes.
You need to follow up with him with that. Then also
That overdue invoice is showing on recent instead of overdue.
yes, that's yeah. So that needs to be sorted out. Then of course the checkout. So checkout, what's one of the things that we said was that in the events that if you are seeing payment and invoice, you are seeing overdue invoices, you are seeing partial invoices. For you to have partial invoices, it means that in the checkout phase, someone did not pay completely. You know what I'm saying? So once someone paid, maybe they did a partial payment. So all those things should also reflect in the user story for checkout. So for checkout, you know, hold is not it doesn't hold the hold feature. It doesn't get into checkout phase. Are you with me? Hold is under cart.
Yes, hold is under cart.
Hold is under cart. So under checkout, you know, if highlighted those things that you initially highlighted, they were also going to. I was also going to highlight talk about change. We're talking about change, and let's say something about credits. That's what change and credits. So once anybody that says credit, we understand what we're talking about.
Okay, so change and credit, is it under any of them or they're just on their own?
On their own. Change is one, credits is one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me repeat. For cart creation, we have the
For cart creation.
count.
Come again.
For the basket or cart,
Okay.
we have the hold feature and discount. Is it still under?
For the cart, we have checkout and hold feature. Okay.
Okay. checkout and hold future. Then we gave those, and the ones under checkout, we have overdue invoice.
Mhm.
Another
Did you hear
checkout.
me?
Under checkout, we have discounts.
We have discount.
We have
We have
payment
we also
methods.
have payment methods.
You know, we have discount, we have
Safe
payment
change.
methods, and we have change.
Mhm.
And I said, okay, I said we should also add we also have credits, add credit to it.
Okay. So
Okay.
if we're adding credits,
So what he did was that, I don't know why it's not showing here, but what he did was that in case we went to check out, you know, once you check out, it will tell you that you can check out. And so basically what the feature you did was that once you check out, you know, it goes into your reports. In your report, you'll be able to see that you'll be able to see either partial payment or unpaid whatever invoicing, under unpaid invoicing, you will see that transaction there. Then whenever you want to, if a particular customer comes now, you know, for you to be able to do that kind of transaction, you have to provide your information. That was the flow that we did. I don't know why I'm not seeing it here. You know, so just like the save change, you know, the same thing was that one too. It will show you to create your account. But if you click on save change, it tell you to create your account. If it's a guest, you know. Now the other one, what it does is that it will tell you that, oh, this customer is owing you to so and so. Once the customer is already owing you, once you log into the system, it will tell you that this particular customer at checkout, you know, is owing you to so and so. Can you add it to the invoice? You will say yes. Okay, add it to the invoice. So just help him, have a conversation with him, and let us you know, get that thing all sorted out. That's because it's not right now. It's not smooth. I can't see anything here. Or maybe yeah, the same thing now. The same access that we both have. All right. So Eunice, did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I think I have. For POS, we have cart creation and then checkout. Under cart creation, we have the hold future and then save change. Under checkout, we have discount, payment method, and then change and credit.
All right. So I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. So fine. This makes sense. It's for the POS. All right. Let's go back to the overview screen, and let's see what we got. Okay, so let's go to profile. So I think profile, under profile, so our profile will be settings module. Settings module. We open another module called settings. Okay. So under settings, all right, so you have the printer settings, you have the stock settings, accounting settings, and company settings. I'm going to say business, but it's going to be company settings. Stock settings, accounting settings, then company settings. Then security settings is the security settings is under onboarding.
Yes, it's under onboarding.
Under onboarding. Okay. So I think under accounting module, we should also have when we talked about reports. and some of the reports that will be highlighted, I think we should add transactions to it.
We have transactions under the
Under what? Under the, did you highlight it under your reports, Eunice?
No, under accounting, we have just the new income and new expense and income statement, filters by date and
add
So-
all transactions. So we have all
So
transactions.
I'll add reports, under reports, add all transactions.
okay.
So we add account balance.
No, it's just, yeah, it's account balance too. So this is what you're gonna do. Under your accounting status, you said what did you say you have under again? Income and expense, right?
Yes, sir.
Under account, income,
Then,
expense,
yeah,
and
you now
Income
add
and income statement.
an income statement. Then you now do what they call reports.
Okay.
But under reports, you put all this filter by dates, all transactions, account balance, what else? What else?
Okay. So those other reports that we mentioned, that is under, no, those ones are under inventory. We have product reports. Okay, no, okay.
Yeah, every module has its own reports.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so to give us a run through of now, how many modules do you have on your? How many modules have you highlighted now?
8.
How many are left?
We have not done a back office and then third party integration.
Okay, so back office is not frappy. They're going to build that one from scratch. And third party integration is so back office you would have to. Okay.
On the meeting, I think he said he was going to handle that.
Yes, he's going to handle back office. Then third party integration. So third party integration is going to be I know that they will handle that one too. It's going to be basically SMS and some other third party features. So those give us a run. What is it?
WhatsApp share is very important.
Yeah, no, definitely. We're gonna have WhatsApp too. So you can just add that one now. So third party integration, as a model, you put SMS and WhatsApp. Just add those ones so that they can fill up the blanks.
Okay.
All right, so you do a run through. Let's have a run through of what you have done so far.
Okay. We started with onboarding and security. So for onboarding, we have account creation and business setup. Then for security, we have PIN setup, and then forgot PIN, and then we just added security setting. So the next we went to account module. We said we have new income, new expense, income statement, and reports. Under reports, we'll have all transaction, account balance, then filters by date and by time. Then we have inventory model where we said product and service creation, where we'll have the barcode creation and serial number. Then product categorization, then restock item, stock transfer, product detail, and disable product, then product reports. Then under the CRM module, we have weekly and monthly customer reports, then creation of customers. It can either be manually or imputing customers from phone book.
No, not either. Not either. So it's going to be
Okay, and
customers, from phone book, creating customers manually. Yeah.
Okay, and okay instead of either. Okay. All right, then we have the buy module. We have payments and invoice, purchase invoice, then invoice reports. We have under invoice reports, we have the overdue and the cancel. Then the selling module, we have sales invoice creation. Then invoice reports also, we have the overdue and cancel. Then for retail module, which is a POS, we have the cart creation. or basket or card creation. Then we have the hold future, save change. Then under checkout, we have the discount, payment method, and then change and credit. And we have the setting module. We have the printer setting, stock setting, account setting, and company setting. Then we said they're going to handle the back office. And then for the third party integration, I should put SMS and WhatsApp so they can build on it. That's what we've discussed.
Okay. All right. Okay. So this is this basically is all right. That's fine. So what instance are we going to use to manage this project? OyaSync, does OyaSync have an instance? Victor.
So
OyaSync.
OyaSync has a, we have OyaSync.app. We can use that. We have we have OyaSync.app. I think we also have app.OyaSync too, I believe.
Okay, app.OyaSync. All right.
Yeah.
So I think
OyaSync.
all right. So either or, we should figure out which one that we want to do. Either OyaSync.app or I think OyaSync.app is the one that we do a lot of testing. I think we better use app.OyaSync.
The sharing connection not private. It's like our security certificate has expired.
Oh, app.OyaSync is not working?
Is not secured.
Oh, okay.
It's not secured.
That's true. So Peter has not done his updates yet.
No, so they are supposed to start 12 o'clock. I'll message after the meeting. I'll message them to make the started update. It's supposed to be from 12 to 2.
All right. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to use. I think to be on the. Let's just use TK and Henry instance. I think that to me that's even. No, they're going to be using TK and Henry instance. And they're going to be getting emails from TK and Henry. Let's do OyaSync.app. You know, so you give this access to OyaSync.app.
OyaSync.app is what we're using to test out the application. So
it's going to be going up and on sometimes.
And yes, as the updates on the instance will be going up and on.
Or should we use SMB?
You give SMB to Korewa.
So which one can we use now?
Except we can rectify the security certificate on this app.OyaSync. Or we can use it like that though, because I still logged in somehow.
No, it's not tied in now. It's not tied in. Can't be doing that now. It's not tied in. It's not tied in.
We can use Sticker and Henry now. It's going to work. They are not going to get emails from. Will they get? I don't think they'll get emails from us.
Okay, that's fine. No, they'll get emails now, notifications now. When you notify that you have to put it. Anyways, let's use Sticker and Henry. The Trackeet project, what are we calling it?
Eunice, what are you calling Trackeet project?
I think we'll call it Project Trackeet. So
okay.
They don't. Yes.
All right, which is fine.
I reached out to all the team members on the Trackeet for their email addresses so that I can be able to onboard them, because as I said, that was like one very important information. So few of them gave me their email addresses, but some have not responded yet.
All right. All right, so let's get everything today. Anyone that you don't have their email address, just let me know. I'll get it for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you have to do do a list of, so let's put everything together, before close of business today, and share with me so that we can share with me and today. So let's see what has been done. All
Okay,
right.
sir. Yes, sir. I'll give you two, Victor. Don't be angry.
That's fine, no problem.
Are you kidding? Share to me and Mr. Tolu. We'll see what you have. Okay. So yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot. So thanks a lot, guys. I don't think you will need the recording now. It was very straightforward. Yeah, Eunice. Eunice.